So we're leaving our hotel on the way to Bobae Market, which is supposed to be the home of wholesale shopping in Bangkok. It's supposed to be the place where the other market vendors go to do their shopping and buy stuff for their stalls. So it should be pretty interesting. I believe it's pretty massive as well. We're staying near Lumpini Park in Bangkok. We went to the Lumpini MRT station to get a subway there. Outside the MRT station there were quite a few street vendors set up, so we grabbed some fried pork to eat for breakfast. Any samsim haka? If this is the first time you've checked out one of my videos, do subscribe. I post new Thailand videos every Wednesday. Also grabbed a bag of sticky rice. That was 40 baht for the lot there. There were also vendors selling other stuff. That was a fruit stall. Thai rice and pork salad there. Coconuts for drinking. And this place had lots of different Thai takeaways. This guy was selling fried Thai sweet and fried banana. And their crepes wrapped around a sausage. This lady here was making somtam, Thai papaya salad. The MRT is a great way to get around in Bangkok. It's very affordable and very efficient. Much easier than dealing with the traffic. So we're here in Lumpini. We've got to go to Silom and then up to the end of the National Stadium. And the market, Bobae Market, is somewhere up around here, about 10 minutes taxi ride from National Stadium. Alright, let's go. Get our ticket. $16 baht for the ticket. The trains run pretty regularly. Seems that there's one about every 5 or 6 minutes during the day.
Smoking, eating, and drinking are not allowed in the stations or on trains. Thank you. Sthani ต่อไป Silom Station. Please mind the gap between train and platform.
So we got off at Silom Station, where there's also a SkyTrain station. We headed up to get the SkyTrain. It's a little bit of a walk, maybe about 2 or 3 minutes. Bought another ticket for the SkyTrain. Check bag.
ครับ
Like the MRT, the SkyTrain seems to run pretty frequently. We're only waiting there for 2 or 3 minutes when the train arrived. SkyTrain was rather packed.
Please move inside the train, away from door areas. Do not lean against stanchions and hold strap.
While we were on the train, our son Ananda pushed one of the buttons behind him, which is some sort of voice comm to the driver. We had the driver asking what was wrong, much to the amusement of the other passengers on the train. My wife explained that it was just our baby who'd pressed the button and apologised, and the driver was fine with that.
Next station, National Stadium, Terminal Station. Thank you.
If you do come to Bangkok, this is another great place for shopping. MBK Shopping Centre. Lots of great bargains there, clothing and electrical goods. It's really big and there's plenty of choices. So we got off from National Stadium, and I'd read that Bobae Market's about a 10-minute taxi ride from there. I'd also read that it costs about 60 baht to get there. Just went and looked for a cab. First thing I came across was a tuk-tuk, so I thought, yeah, we'll see how much they want. I asked the guy sitting on the tuk-tuk how much it'd be. He didn't seem to know, so he asked his friend. Likewise didn't seem to know.
Hả? Rồi bát. Rồi bát tao má.
So they asked another guy, who said it was 150 baht.
Taxi 60 ดีกว่าไม่เป็นไร
Told him not to worry because the taxi is only about 60
โอเค
baht.
ครับคุณครับโอเค right we get taxi สวัสดีครับ Bobae yeah okay meter
It's a good idea in Bangkok to make sure your cab is using the meter, because they often guesstimate the price, and using the meter is obviously more accurate.
ชอบปิ้งบ่ครับปิ้งไทยบ่ฮะคนไทยโอ้คนไทยตัวนี้โยคนเกาหลี
Taxi driver was quite surprised my wife was Thai. He said that he thought she was Korean. He was actually from a region not far from where my wife was raised, so they had a good talk in the cab. The market's along the side of this canal here. We weren't actually sure exactly where the market was. We should have walked along the side of the canal, because the main part of the market is close to the canal. We actually crossed the road and went inside there behind the street, which is another section called Bo Bae Tower. It also has lots of clothing wholesalers as well. Unfortunately, by the time we got to the market, a lot of the vendors had closed. I think the best time to get here is probably early in the morning, probably around 7 or 8 o'clock.
So we made it to Bobae for 59 baht was the cost in the taxi. Tuk-tuk wanted 150. I gave the cab driver 100 anyway because I was prepared to pay that. It's nice to be nice. So things are looking pretty good here. So the main part of the market, I believe, is over there. There's a whole heap of stalls here. Things are looking pretty cheap. These shorts, 10 baht each. I bought pretty much the same ones recently for 4 for 100. Kids t-shirts, 4 for 100. This is why we're here. But first, let's have some breakfast. Stuff looks pretty good. Didn't get to try it in the train station. I think that one was one that pre-chewed by Ananda. everything good. Oh, very nice. Alright, let's go. Cheap batiks.
Batik is a traditional southern Thai material.
These ones I don't believe, these aren't original batik shirts, which are pretty expensive. They're in the order of a few hundred baht. These ones generally around less than 200. But yeah, real batik can cost you anywhere up to 800 or 900. Okay, let's go. Jackets.
So we headed across the road and down a little street which had lots of clothing shops on one side.
Shop fittings, mannequins.
All sorts of stuff, pyjamas, kids' clothes, men's clothes. When we got to the back we found Bo Bae Tower, which also houses the Prince Palace Hotel. And from there you can either enter upstairs or downstairs. We went in through the ground floor and inside we found a labyrinth of just masses of clothes shops. As I mentioned earlier, this is where a lot of the clothing shops and vendors from other markets come to do their shopping. Bo Bae is primarily a wholesale market. There's so much variety of stuff here, all at really good prices. The more items you buy, the cheaper the stuff gets. Lots of vendors have a minimum of 3, some vendors have a minimum of 6 items or 8 items as well. But there are some shops that will sell you individual items. You find all sorts of stuff, novelty gear, women's clothes, denim, even denim bags, men's clothes and underwear, shirts, sorts of novelty t-shirts. Kids clothes, lingerie, and weird things like kids ties. There's also quite a few shops doing embroidery. It's a huge selection of kids stuff, sorts of clothes and other things for infants. Lots of other kids' clothes. We had quite a bit of fun during the day when we were shopping. There is a huge range of stuff there. Bo Bae Tower is about 8 floors high and there is so much stuff there. Probably need a day, I would think, to do the whole market and the tower over. Amongst the shops you'll also find little delicatessens selling food and drinks. It's all styles of clothes in all different colours. His and hers and matching family shirts. Dresses. Men's formal wear. Socks. Another shop doing embroidering. Some of their handiwork. More men's shirts. Stockings and socks. Women's wear.
This is your shop?
That's it?
Okay.
Okay.
There's also other stuff like jewellery and hair accessories, electrical goods, sunglasses, hats, travel wear. Pretty much anything you want you will find here. More hats. Umbrellas on the rack back there. Sorts of blankets and rugs. Handbags and purses. Shoes. More purses. Wallets. More shoes, pretty much every style of shoe you can imagine. Men's shoes, slippers, watches and clocks. There's also a huge car park upstairs if you're wondering how you can carry stuff. There's also plenty of tuk-tuks and taxis waiting outside as well. This market really does have something for everyone. As I mentioned earlier, the stuff's all at pretty good prices, and it is cheaper the more you buy. Lots of denim shirts there. So once we left Bo Bae Towers, we went exploring the market. We headed back to the canal. Found a big passageway along the side of the canal with lots of shops. As I mentioned earlier, by the time we got there, a lot of the shops had closed. This was at about 2:30 in the afternoon, so I do recommend you get there early. It's the same sort of situation as in Bo Bae Towers there. It is predominantly wholesale, and the things get cheaper the more you buy. To give you an example, I saw a shirt there that I bought in Phuket. I bartered the guy down to 220 baht for the shirt. At Bo Bae I saw a shop selling the same shirt. They only sold them in minimums of 6, but they were only 80 baht each. Amongst the vendors at the market, you also find lots of street food. My wife and I grabbed some snacks, grabbed a couple of sausages and also a barbecued calamari stick. There's the sauce the lady added, which was also pretty tasty.
Let's go.
You can see here in the market that lots of the vendors were closed. There's also an area along the canal that has lots of different restaurants. Again, like the market vendors, most of them were either closed or closing by the time we got there. As well as taxis, you can also catch a ferry along the canal to Bobae Market. Unfortunately, I can't give you details on exactly which one. You'd have to Google that or research it yourselves. By this stage, we'd had a pretty big day, so we decided to catch a taxi back to our hotel. Thought it might be easier than catching the SkyTrain and then catching the MRT. Unfortunately, with Bangkok traffic being as it is, we spent most of our time in gridlock. When we did move, it was only for short distances. After about 40 minutes in the cab, I thought we must be getting pretty close to our hotel. It was about then that I saw National Stadium. So we'd only travelled a few kilometres, and what took us 10 minutes in the morning took us 40 minutes on the reverse journey. We asked the cabbie if it was okay if we got out there, and he said that was fine. So we ended up catching the SkyTrain and then the MRT back home anyway. On our way out of the MRT station, stopped for a bit more street food. Grabbed a couple of pieces of fried chicken.
Okay.
That was 40 baht for those two pieces of chicken there. We also grabbed a mix of different Thai takeaway dishes.
Dim sum ด้วยครับ
ติ่มซำนี่กุ้งนะ
ครับ
หมดอันใดอีกมีอะไรที่ไม่เผ็ดไหมอ่ะ
ไม่เผ็ดอันนี้ครับ
เอาด้วยครับ
อันนี้เป็นไก่นะ
เอาอันนี้หนึ่งด้วย
เท่าไหร่ครับ
เป็น140นะ
It was 140 baht for the three of those. My wife also grabbed a pork salad. The lady added all the ingredients there. Some chopped up meat, some herbs. Some peanuts, some chili, some sugar. That's lime juice she's adding. And then fish sauce. And she mixed it all together. So this is our shopping from Bo Bae.
We got a gift pack for our friends. About to be newborn baby with some booties, some gloves, baby shirt and pants. Got a couple of long sleeve shirts for Ananda. I think the baby pack was 180 baht. These two long sleeve t-shirts were 60 baht each. Orn got some long sleeve t-shirts for herself. 3 of them in different colours. They were 70 baht each. If you bought them individually, they were 100 baht. She also got a zip up hoodie as well. That one was 200 baht. She also got a short sleeved hoodie. That one was 180 baht. And then she got this jacket, a winter jacket hoodie. That one was 600 baht. And then she got this parka hoodie as well. And that one was 1,500 baht. So there's our shopping from Bobae Market.
So if you're in Bangkok and you're looking for cheap shopping, I can definitely recommend Bobae Market. It's a huge range of stuff there. Whatever you're looking for, you're pretty much guaranteed to find it there. And it is all very well priced. As I said earlier, this is where most of the other clothing shops in Thailand come to do their shopping. If you've enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I post new Thailand videos every Wednesday. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.